Can I tell you that I'm wanting you?
Hey guys, welcome back. I've got yet another makeup transformation for you all on my gorgeous model Suliat. So to get started, I'm going to be cleaning the skin with my Johnson baby wipes. I feel like you guys already know this process. But instead of using my Becca primer today, I used my Makeup Forever Step 1 equalizer. And this is literally my second favorite primer after the Becca one. And then I'm going to be using my Brow Wiz in dark brown to just lightly fill in her brows, draw a tail. And yes.
And we gon' get grown. Within your frame, it's like window. Tear off your garments, we can bend those. Give me your love, you know you're bad like Rihanna. I'll do you good, no wahala. But I can't promise forever.
So once we're done filling in and outlining both brows, I'm going to be using my Studio Finish Concealer in NW40. I'm going to be using this to clean up underneath her brows as well as act as a brow bone highlight. And then I pretty much, I'm just doing that here. And then I pretty much do the same thing on the other side. And then to clean up the top of her brows, I decided to use the foundation that I was eventually going to use on her. And I used Black Opal in Hazelnut and Carob, and I just mixed both shades together.
Baby girl, come my way. Feel like you need somebody.
So once we're done with the brows, I'm just going to take a buffing brush and I'm just going to slightly, blend and pat the concealer around the brows into the skin so everything kind of looks seamless and, effortless when we go onto the foundation. So now onto the foundation. So I took the foundation, the same shades that I mixed for her, which is Hazelnut and Carob in the Black Opal foundation stick. And I just mixed both shades together at the back of my hands and applied it all over her face. And I totally forgot to show you guys, but I did use my e.l.f. setting spray on the brush. And I do this all the time. And particularly when I'm using stick foundation or cream foundation, I just find that it helps the foundation melt and blend better into the skin.
Need me. I say, give me your love, you know you're bad like Rihanna. I'll do you good, no wahala. But I can't promise forever. Oh no. I say, give me your love.
So because I'm a little extra, guys, I'm going to be using a damp beauty blender to further, blend and press the foundation into the skin. So now onto the highlighting, I'm going to be using my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Toffee and Toast. And I just apply this to the areas of the face that I want to highlight. And then I took my damp beauty blender and I'm just going to pat and press the concealer into the skin.
Feel like you need somebody. So baby girl, come my way. Feel like you need somebody. Feel like So tell me what you want from me, girl.
To contour her face, I used my Bane Night Cream Shadow in Extra Dark, and I basically just apply this to the hollows of her cheeks and around the perimeters of her face, just bring more dimension to the face. And I'm going to blend it in using the same brush that I applied it with, which is the Expert Face brush. Then once I'm done doing this, you guys already know I have to go back with my foundation brush and blend in between the contour, the highlight, the foundation, just to make sure everything is blended together and looks super duper effortless and seamless. And then one thing I also do is just conceal the eyelid for eyeshadow application later on. So to highlight her face, I'm going to be using my Sacha Buttercup Setting powder, and I just basically use this to set the areas of the face that I highlighted.
And even if you say so, it's cold outside. It's early in the morning, Is that an invitation to take you out?
And then once I'm done highlighting the face, I'm going to be using my Miniralise Skin Finish in Dark Deep as a face powder, and I'm just going to use this for the rest of her face basically. So to set her contour area, I used my ABH Contour powder in Espresso, and I just absolutely love using a tapered blending brush around the nose. Now I feel like you get more definition and it's easier to just manipulate. So then I'm going to be taking the contour brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to be using this to apply the contour powder all on the rest of her face.
That is where I want to be. I day with you, I no go leave if you no believe.
And we're just reverse contouring slightly, just to make sure that the contour line is sharp and popping. And then I'm going to be using my Sacha Buttercup powder to bake while we do the eyeshadow.
African woman.
Onto the eyes, I'm going to be using my Juvia's Poised Nubian 2 palette, and we're taking Morocco, and I feel like I'm low-key obsessed with this palette, guys. I need to stop. But anyways, I'm just building that as our first transition color. Then I took a clean blending brush, just, you know, blend things out and make it look super duper seamless. And then I'm going to be taking Jezebel from the same palette, and we're going to be using this to, you know, warm up the eyes and build up the intensity. And then I think I took Kenya from the same palette, which is a dark brown. And again, I'm going to apply those towards the inner and the outer corner because I want to do kind of like a spotlight eyeshadow look. So then I went in with my Makeup Geeks foiled eyeshadow in Houdini, and I basically, like, you guys will see what I'm doing. I basically applied this in the inner and the outer. Then I used my MAC's Painterly paint pot. Now it looks like Nigerian flag. But then I took Egypt from the same Nubian palette and I placed it in the center. And now it makes sense. It all makes sense, guys. So I took Makeup Geeks eyeshadow in Corrupt, and I just kind of used this to intensify the outer corner areas because the dark brown wasn't as intense as I wanted it to be. Then I took Moi Glitter, Poised by Suliat Glitter in Aqua Princess, and a Lime Crime Glitter, and I just applied this in the center. And I think that's it for most of the eyes. So I went in to line it with my Inglot Gel Liner in number 77, and I'm going to do the same thing on the waterline like I always do. So I just blended out some of that black eyeshadow on the lower lash line, and then I think I went in and applied some more around the eyes because I wasn't really feeling the intensity. Then I took this light green shadow from Makeup Geek, just, you know, in the center of the lower lash line to make everything look unidimensional. I don't even know what word to use, but to make everything look extra. So, and then I took my MAC's blush in Format and Sweet as Cocoa, and guys, just look at this on her skin. Combination of life. So then I took my Inglot Sparkling Dust in number 3, and this is my favorite part because it's just like, how can you glow like this, girl? So I just, you know, popping that glow on there. Look at her nose. I snatched that nose. So now I have been obsessed with this spray, guys. Sacha Fix It Setting Spray is definitely doing the ish for me. And of course, Poised by Suliat Mint Clashes in Glen Coco. And guys, I'm so sorry, like, I thought I pressed record, but I clearly didn't. But I'm showing you guys what I used on the lips, and then you guys know I just have to fulfill my House of Tara eyeshadow primer addiction. If I don't do it, I feel like the lips is incomplete. Like, I need counseling for this, guys. But anywho's, I decided to clean up around the lips with some foundation, clean that with some more powder, and then we're just going to be taking Glen Coco by Poised by Suliat, guys. Order ASAP. So, and then I went to my Inglot Gel Liner in number 77, and I'm just, you know, covering up the lash band, making everything look seamless. I'm going to use my two favorite mascaras, which is my Maybelline Great Lash for the top and my L'Oreal Miss Mango for the bottom. And I think that's it. Is that it? You never know with me. Oh, I decided to gloss up the lips. So I used my MAC lip gloss in Nymphette, and she's my sister, and it's my lip gloss, and I used the wand on her. So here's the finished look, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this makeover video, and I'll make sure to show my face in the next videos to come, so you guys will definitely see me in my next video.
Yeah, make it look easy. These niggas so sneaky. You know that you need